女士们、先生们，活动即将开始，请尽快就座。Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin soon. Please take your seats.尊敬的各国代表、各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，国际调解院公约签署仪式现在开始。Honorable representatives, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we now start the signing ceremony of the Convention on the Establishment of the International Organization for Mediation, the IOMed. 让我们以热烈的掌声欢迎王毅外长、李家超行政长官、签署国代表等嘉宾入场。Let's welcome Foreign Minister Wang Yi, Chief Executive John Casey Lee, representatives of the signing states and other distinguished guests. 请观看国际调解院宣传片。Let's begin by watching an introductory video.
Mediation is an important means of dispute settlement. It prioritizes peace and fully respects the will of the parties concerned. It is reflected in the culture and tradition of countries around the world and enshrined in the Charter of the United Nations. Flexible, cost-effective, convenient, and easy to implement. Mediation is conducive to promoting friendly relations and cooperation among countries. China and 18 other countries aspiring to practice the purposes and principles of the UN Charter facilitate peaceful resolution of international disputes and promote win-win cooperation, jointly initiated the establishment of the International Organization for Mediation, IOMed. In 2022, the joint statement on the future establishment of the International Organization for Mediation was concluded, marking the official launch of the preparatory process for the establishment of the IOMed. In February 2023, under the authorization of the joint statement, the IOMed Preparatory Office was set up in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. In October 2024, after 5 sessions, the negotiation on the Convention on the Establishment of the International Organization for Mediation was successfully concluded, establishing the basic rules for the IOMed structure, scope of cases, and mediation procedure, as well as rights and obligations of contracting states. As the world's first intergovernmental legal organization dedicated to resolving international disputes through mediation, the IOMed mediates disputes between states, between a state and foreign investors, and international commercial disputes on a voluntary basis, providing parties with a new option for dispute resolution. From conception to birth, the preparatory process of the IOMed is guided by the vision of a community with a shared future for mankind, embodies the wisdom of countries and the strengths of the world's major legal systems, and reflects the important consensus and beautiful vision of all countries to achieve peaceful resolution of international disputes through mediation. The IOMed headquarters will be located in Hong Kong, whose spirit is highly compatible with the concept of mediation. Inclusiveness, solidarity, and relentless self-improvement. Hong Kong's return to the motherland is itself a success story of peaceful settlement of international disputes. Under one country, 2 systems, with an excellent business environment and a highly developed legal system, Hong Kong is in a unique position to promote mediation services. The city is now positioning itself as a center in the Asia-Pacific region for international legal and dispute resolution services, and a global hub for high-caliber talent. It attaches great importance to the preparation for the establishment of the IOMed and has made commitments such as providing the headquarters office building and sustained fiscal support. Looking ahead, the IOMed will serve as a public good in the field of the rule of law that the Global South countries contribute to the international community and a valuable complement to existing international dispute resolution mechanisms. The IOMed will play its due role in promoting dispute resolution, facilitating economic and trade cooperation, and safeguarding the international order based on international law. Today, we're honored to assemble here to jointly witness this important moment. The signing ceremony of the Convention on the Establishment of the International Organization for Mediation.
Thank you. 现在，请各国代表签署关于建立国际调解院的公约。We shall now proceed to the signing of the convention. The floor is now open for signatures. 首先，请中共中央政治局委员、中华人民共和国外交部长王毅阁下签署公约。Now I have the honor to invite His Excellency Wang Yi, member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China, to sign the convention. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请阿尔及利亚民主人民共和国驻华大使阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency the Ambassador of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria to the People's Republic of China. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请白俄罗斯共和国驻港总领事阁下签署公约。Now we invite Her Excellency the Consul General of the Republic of Belarus in the Hong Kong SAR. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请贝宁共和国外交部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Benin. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请柬埔寨王国商业部大臣阁下签署公约。Now we invite Her Excellency the Minister of Commerce of the Kingdom of Cambodia. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请喀麦隆共和国 对外关系部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite the Minister of External Relations of the Republic of Cameroon. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请刚果共和国外交、法语国家和海外侨民部秘书长阁下签署公约。Now we invite the Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Francophonie and Congolese Abroad of the Republic of the Congo. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请古巴共和国司法部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency the Minister of Justice of the Republic of Cuba. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请吉布提共和国外交与国际合作部秘书长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the International Cooperation of the Republic of Djibouti. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请多米尼克国外交、国际商务、贸易和能源部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Business, Trade and Energy of the Commonwealth of Dominica. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请赤道几内亚共和国外交、国际合作与侨务部常务副部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister Delegate of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation and Diaspora of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请埃塞俄比亚驻华大使阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Ambassador of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia to the People's Republic of China. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请加蓬共和国环保、生态和气候部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Environment, Ecology and Climate of the Gabonese Republic. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请几内亚比绍共和国外交、国际合作与侨务部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation and Communities of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请印度尼西亚共和国外交部副部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请牙买加司法部长阁下签署公约。 Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Justice of Jamaica. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请肯尼亚共和国副总检察长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Solicitor General of the Office of the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请基里巴斯共和国司法部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, Honorable Minister of Justice of the Republic of Kiribati. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请老挝人民革命党中央政治局委员、老挝人民民主共和国副总理阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the member of the Political Bureau of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party Central Committee, Deputy Prime Minister of the Lao People's Democratic Republic. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请毛里塔尼亚伊斯兰共和国外交、非洲合作与海外侨民部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, African Cooperation, and Mauritanians abroad of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请瑙鲁共和国外交贸易部副部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs and Trade of the Republic of Nauru. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请尼加拉瓜共和国律政总署署长阁下签署公约。Now we invite Her Excellency, the Attorney General of the Republic of Nicaragua. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请巴基斯坦伊斯兰共和国副总理兼外长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请巴布亚新几内亚独立国司法部长兼总检察长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister for Justice and Attorney General of the Independent State of Papua New Guinea. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请塞尔维亚共和国司法部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Justice of the Republic of Serbia. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请所罗门群岛外交和外贸部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and External Trade of Solomon Islands. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请苏丹共和国司法部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Justice of the Republic of the Sudan. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请东帝汶民主共和国外交部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请乌干达驻广州总领事阁下签署公约。Now we invite Her Excellency, the Consul General of the Republic of Uganda in Guangzhou. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请瓦努阿图共和国外交、国际合作与对外贸易部长阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation and External Trade of the Republic of Vanuatu. 谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请委内瑞拉玻利瓦尔共和国驻华大使阁下签署公约。Now we invite His Excellency, the Ambassador of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, to the People's Republic of China. 谢谢 ，Thank you。最后，请津巴布韦共和国外交与国际贸易部长阁下签署公约。And now we invite His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe. 谢谢 ，Thank you。感谢各位签署国家代表，签署环节到此结束。公约将继续在香港和北京开放，供各国签署。The signing session now concludes. The convention will be open for signature in the Hong Kong SAR and Beijing. 让我们以热烈的掌声庆祝这一历史性时刻。Let's have a round of applause to celebrate this historic moment. 请摄影师上台拍摄签署仪式全家福。May I now invite the photographer to come onto the stage to take a family photo. 请全体嘉宾就座，看向舞台摄影师。Please kindly remain seated and face the central stage. The last picture. Thank you. 下面，请中共中央政治局委员、中华人民共和国外交部部长王毅阁下致辞。Now I have the honor to invite His Excellency Wang Yi, member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee and Minister of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China, to deliver remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please put on the simultaneous interpreting device. Thank you.
尊敬的各位来宾、各位朋友，尊敬的李家超行政长官，很高兴同大家齐聚香港，出席国际调解院公约的签署仪式。刚才32个国家的代表签署了公约，成为国际调解院的创始成员国。还有50多个国家和将近20个国际组织的高级别代表出席并见证了这个签字仪式。我仅代表中国政府向各位嘉宾表示热烈的欢迎，向创始成员国表示热烈的祝贺。大家从五湖四海来到这里，都是为了一个共同的目标，那就是推动和平解决争端，促进各国的友好合作。今年是世界反法西斯战争胜利80周年，也是联合国成立80周年。联合国宪章的序言开宗明义，强调各国应当和睦相处，维持国际和平与安全。80年后的今天，面对世界百年变局加速演进，习近平主席明确指出，国家之间出现分歧是正常的，应该通过对话协商妥善化解。长期以来，中方始终主张以互让精神处理分歧，以对话协商方式凝聚共识，以合作共赢态度促进发展，以面向未来的眼光来解决问题，积极探索中国特色热点问题的解决之道，为各国化解矛盾分歧提供中国的智慧。3年前，中国同志同道合的国家共同倡议建立国际调解院。经过大家的不懈努力，我们终于达成了国际调解院公约，也得到了国际社会的广泛支持和积极的响应。 国际调解院作为国际法治领域的创新之举，在国际关系史上具有重要的意义。调解院的成立践行了联合国宪章宗旨和原则。宪章第33条明确载明，调解是和平解决国际争端的优先方法之一。但是，这一领域迄今还没有一个政府间的法律组织。国际调解院旨在根据各方意愿，调解国家间、国家与他国投资者之间以及国际商务的争议。这将填补国际调解领域机制的空白，是为完善全球治理提供的重要法治公共产品。调解院的成立也蕴含着和共生的文明智慧，以对话化解冲突，以协商调解纷争，是世界各大文明的共同价值和普遍追求。调解院的诞生，有助于超越你输我赢的零和思维，促进国际争议的友好解决，构建更为和谐的国际关系。调解院的成立还彰显了兼容并蓄的法治文明，汇集各大法系的精华，尊重当事人的意愿，发挥更灵活、更经济、更便捷、更高效的优势，同诉讼、仲裁等现有的国际争端解决机制相互补充，协同增效。各位来宾，经过公约谈判国协商决定，香港将成为国际调解院的总部所在地。香港回归本身就是和平解决国际争端的成功范例。一国两制取得的成功，使香港的繁荣稳定展现更加光明的前景。香港背靠祖国，连通世界，营商环境便利，法治高度发达，兼具普通法系和大陆法系的优势，在国际调解方面具有得天独厚的条件。这次机会，我们感谢香港特区政府对调解院筹建工作的大力支持，相信国际调解院这颗新星将与东方之珠共同成长，交相映辉。各位来宾，国际调解院的诞生是我们今天共同种下的一棵幼苗，要真正发展壮大，需要国际社会的关心支持。中方期待各签署国尽快批准公约，也欢迎更多的国家积极的加入。让我们秉持联合国宪章宗旨，坚持自愿参与、平等决策、共同受益，尊重各方合理关切，实现互利共赢。让我们弘扬和解、合作、和谐，培育调解文化，增强调解意识，尽快建立一套自主灵活、务实高效、国际领先的调解规则和机制。让我们坚持公平、公正、公道，注重真正的法治精神，兼顾程序正义和结果正义，增强发展中国家参与度，推动国际争端解决机制向着公平普惠的方向发展，提升全球南方在国际治理中的代表性和发言权。让我们倡导共商、共建、共享，扎实推进调解院组织建设，建立起拥有高端专业水平、享有良好国际声望的调解员队伍，面向全球，服务世界，以不懈努力履行宗旨，实现目标。各位来宾，中国历史上有一个 6尺巷的典故，说的是邻里双方通过调解各自退让3尺，不仅成功化解了纠纷，还形成了方便大家通行的6尺巷。在全球化的今天，人类命运紧密相连，只要我们善用调解的办法，以互谅的方式处理矛盾，就能化干戈为玉帛，变高墙为通土。期待大家携手努力，推动国际调解院为和平解决国际争端发挥积极作用，为人类开辟更加美好的未来。谢谢大家。
谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请巴基斯坦副总理兼外长达尔阁下致辞。Now remarks by His Excellency, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Pakistan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency Mr. Wang Yi, Foreign Minister of the People's Republic of China, distinguished guests, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. It is my distinct pleasure to represent Pakistan at this historic signing ceremony of the Convention on the Establishment of International Organization for Mediation in the vibrant city of Hong Kong, the special administrative region of the People's Republic of China. I wish to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the People's Republic of China and its leadership on hosting this groundbreaking event, the pivotal role of the Chinese leadership in steering this initiative and turning a shared concept into a practical reality is a testament to the Chinese wisdom. Excellencies, today's signing ceremony not only marks beginning of a new era in the realm of international mediation and diplomacy, but also the birth of an important global institution to support principles of multilateralism and mediation. This initiative reminds me of another monumental step that China took some years back, the establishment of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. The establishment of IOMed is as exceptional a step in the world of mediation as AIIB was in the world of finance. I must also commend the choice of Hong Kong as headquarters of the newly established organization as a super connector and super value adder where East meets West. This dynamic city is well poised for this transformational journey. Excellencies, Pakistan is proud to stand among the founding members of the IOMed. Pakistan has established an International Mediation and Arbitration Center, IMAC, to promote commercial and investment dispute resolution and judicial efficiency. We look forward to collaborating with the Secretariat of IOMed and IMAC of Pakistan. Excellencies, we believe that peace and security, as well as global prosperity, can be promoted and preserved through strict adherence to the principles of the UN Charter, faithful implementation of the UN Security Council resolutions, as well as international law. Mediation, diplomacy, dialogue, and international cooperation constitute important cornerstones of this comprehensive approach. Our presence here today is a reaffirmation of our commitment to these ideals. Excellencies, as I speak, a dream to save the succeeding generations from the scourge of war has never been more distant. From occupied Jammu and Kashmir to the occupied Palestinian territories, these long-standing disputes and situations of foreign occupation continue to pose a threat to regional and international peace and security. Excellencies, forces of populism, ultra-nationalism, and unilateralism are on the march. Conflict and divisive rhetoric dominate the headlines instead of dialogue and mediation. The purposes and the principles of the UN Charter, as well as fundamental tenets of international law, are being violated with impunity by some who are willing to sacrifice international peace at the altar of their narrow electoral gains and hegemonic regional ambitions. Excellencies, lastly, we have seen grave crises due to blatant disregard for diplomacy, international law, and mediation. Our eastern neighbors' recent unprovoked and unjustified military aggression in blatant violation of international law represented a serious threat to regional and international peace and security. Excellencies, by holding the international treaties such as International Water Treaty of 1960 in abeyance, by violating international human rights laws and humanitarian norms, new and dangerous precedents are being set. These unjustified acts of aggression were carried out in complete disregard of calls by the international community to exercise restraint and to take steps towards de-escalation. Excellencies, as the creation of this organization shows, the international community will never consider violations of the UN Charter and the arbitrary use of force as normal behavior. The unresolved Jammu and Kashmir dispute remains the primary source of conflict in South Asia. There is an urgent need resolution of this long-standing dispute in accordance with UN Security Council resolutions and the aspirations of the Kashmiri people. Excellencies, as we gather here, we must recognize the new and emerging challenges that transcend geopolitical, transnational, and technological frameworks. Addressing these cross-cutting challenges requires a fresh impetus. In this regard, the Global Security Initiative put forward by Excellency President Xi Jinping offers a unique value in reinforcing the UN-centric peace and security architecture. Excellencies, GSI's emphasis on win-win cooperation, indivisible security, respect for sovereignty, and dialogue over confrontation mirrors many of the values that drive the establishment of IOMed. As a country with the strategic partnership and all-weather friendship with China, Pakistan values China's steadfast support for multilateral efforts which aim to bridge East and West and North and South, bringing together developed and developing countries to foster a global community with a shared futures. Excellencies, Pakistan and China have always shared the view that multilateralism is the centerpiece for international peace, stability, and development. The creation of IOMed today reaffirms this ideal, offering new opportunities and fresh hopes to build a more inclusive, more just, and more equitable world. Pakistan will continue to be an active voice in this noble mission. Through our presence, we will bring to IOMed not just a rich diplomatic experience, but also our unflinching commitment to dialogue, justice, and fair play. Excellencies, let me commit to empower this organization, allowing it to fulfill its potential in the service of peace, equity, and justice. I thank you all.
谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请津巴布韦外长莫尔维拉阁下致辞。Now remarks by His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of Zimbabwe.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to express our government's gratitude to the government of the People's Republic of China for organizing the signing ceremony of the IOMed Convention. Zimbabwe appreciates the invitation to being one of the founding members of the convention, which seeks to establish the world's first intergovernmental legal organization dedicated to resolving all international disputes peacefully, in line with the guiding cardinal values espoused in the United Nations Charter. Zimbabwe supports President Xi Jinping's concept of international organization on mediation, IOMed, which aims to address global problems peacefully. We stand in one accord with the government of the People's Republic of China in hosting the signing ceremony of the IOMed Convention as a critical pillar of fostering global governance. This initiative resonates well with Zimbabwe's resolve to promote dialogue as a tool for peaceful settlement of disputes. Section 12 of Zimbabwe's constitution provides for respect of international law, peaceful coexistence with other nations, and the settlements of international disputes by peaceful means. Zimbabwe, therefore, prioritizes building and access to justice, with mediation recognized as a cost-effective mechanism in resolving disputes. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, China's noteworthy leadership in establishing the IOMed Convention remains vital in the international order. Significantly, this signing ceremony comes at a time when there are significant shifts in the global geopolitical landscape. Global deficits in peace and security require concerted efforts to address the problems. At a time when the conflicts have taken geopolitical dimensions, it is instructive that China has provided instrumental leadership in devising the IOMed as part of the efforts to broker peace. Ladies and gentlemen, Zimbabwe appreciates China's initiative to support global peace, which is the cornerstone of the development agenda among many developing countries. It is imperative that as member states, we recommit to the Charter of the United Nations, multilateralism, solidarity, justice, and the peaceful settlement of disputes for sustainable development and a shared prosperous future. This calls on all of us to respect sovereign equality of nations, big or small, rich or poor. Zimbabwe rallies behind the establishment of the IOMed Convention, and our government is committed to make this convention a success. It is surely a desirable vehicle to advance the global imperatives of the rule of law that will provide a new platform for the peaceful resolution of international disputes and make all nations prosperous, happy, and live fulfilling lives. The convention upholds the spirit of peace, the spirit of progress, the spirit of openness, the spirit of cooperation, inclusiveness, and win-win cooperation. Zimbabwe remains confident that the IOMed will achieve positive results through pragmatic and mutual coexistence, which will eventually attract all progressive countries of the world. In conclusion, allow me to express once again Zimbabwe's gratitude for having been invited to this signing ceremony and being one of the founding members as part of efforts to chart a new era in contributing to global peace and security architecture. This positively reflects our excellent relations with China, which have culminated in our participation in this important global initiative. As Zimbabwe, we reaffirm the spirit of dialogue towards resolving all conflicts for the betterment of the world. I thank you, Shishin.
谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请尼加拉瓜律政总署署长莫拉莱斯阁下致辞。Now remarks by Her Excellency, the Attorney General of Nicaragua.
Muchas gracias, distinguidos representantes del Gobierno y Pueblo de la República Popular China, ilustres representantes de los gobiernos y pueblos de todos los países aquí presentes hoy en este acto. Estamos convencidos de la importancia, nos prestamos todos a firmar esta convención sobre el establecimiento de la Organización Internacional para la mediación, participantes todos. Reciban un cálido y sincero saludo del Gobierno y pueblo de Nicaragua, en especial de nuestro copresidente, comandante Daniel Ortega Saavedra, y de nuestra copresidenta, compañera Rosario Murillo Zambrana. Es un honor para Nicaragua expresar que somos una nación totalmente comprometida con el orden internacional justo y la paz mundial, estando siempre en contra de todo tipo de injerencia y agresión política, militar, económica, cultural, religiosa o de cualquier otra forma de injerencismo extranjero. Por ello, reconocemos y promovemos activamente las relaciones amistosas y de cooperación en términos de respeto soberano e igualdad entre los estados, porque estamos convencidos que en ello radica el valor y la importancia de la mediación como mecanismo fundamental de solución pacífica de los conflictos en el mundo, como un medio válido, constructivo, equitativo y efectivo para fomentar y consolidar la paz, el desarrollo y la justicia en la sociedad internacional por el bien de todos y todas. Por ello, para Nicaragua es de vital relevancia continuar avanzando hacia la universalidad del uso de la mediación como estrategia e instrumento para la solución de los conflictos mediante la firme ratificación o adhesión de todos los estados a la presente Convención sobre el establecimiento de la Organización Internacional para la Mediación, misma que se basa en principios fundamentales para nuestros países, como el respeto a la soberanía y la integridad territorial, la igualdad, la no injerencia en asuntos internos y el compromiso con el Estado de Derecho internacional, así como la buena fe y el espíritu de cooperación en la búsqueda de arreglos amistosos, imparciales, neutrales y equitativos, lo que se encuentra en plena correspondencia con los principios que establece nuestra Carta Magna y que rigen a la sociedad nicaragüense. El Gobierno de Reconciliación y Unidad Nacional, en fiel cumplimiento de su Constitución política, las leyes vigentes y los convenios internacionales ratificados, continuará promoviendo y fortaleciendo la amistad entre los pueblos del mundo y la solución pacífica de los conflictos sin más limitaciones que las que establezcan nuestras propias leyes para garantizar el equilibrio y la buena andanza de nuestros estados. Celebramos y respaldamos con firmeza esta trascendental iniciativa de la hermana República Popular China, un esfuerzo encomiable que ha sido el resultado de años de trabajo y que hoy, con la incuestionable decisión y voluntad de todos, se materializa como un hito histórico que contribuirá al bienestar de la humanidad. El pueblo de Nicaragua continuará trabajando para seguir defendiendo su plena independencia, soberanía y sobre todo para garantizar el trabajo, la paz y la seguridad, es decir, la seguridad para todo nuestro pueblo. Muchísimas gracias.
谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请塞尔维亚司法部长武伊奇阁下致辞。Now remarks by His Excellency, the Minister of Justice of Serbia.
Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs of People's Republic of China, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. It's my great pleasure to address you on occasion of a signing of a Convention of Establishment of the International Organization for Mediation, as well as to respond to the invitation of a friendly China, which is one of the key partners of the Republic of Serbia in the global framework. This invitation, once again, confirms the fairness and deep mutual commitment of our nations, which is based on decades-long Iran-cold friendship nurtured by shared values and interests. China is a country that has made impressive progress in all key areas in recent decades. Its economy is among the largest in the world. As such, China has become global leader in industrial production, scientific research and innovation. The policy pursued by China, based on a peace, stability, long-term vision and strategic planning, has enabled dynamic development and significant influence on the global stage. Finally, China is a country whose rich cultural heritage bears witness to its deep historical and cultural identity. A golden word in time of discord is a word of 100 swords, say a famous Chinese proverbs. Emphasize the importance of wisdom, dialogue, and careful choice of words in situation of disagreement. Considering the Chinese philosophy, which often emphasize harmonious relation and importance of diplomacy and understanding in resolving disagreement, it is not surprising why the wonderful country is our host today and their initiator of an establishment of international organization for mediation. Speaking of mediation, I would like to take opportunity to note that mediation won introduction in a legal system in the Republic of Serbia back 2005 with the adoption of a first law on mediation. With the new law of mediation in dispute resolution from 2014 was adopted in order to provide additional impetuous development of mediation in Serbia. The law provides for the system of licensing mediators by the Ministry of Justice. Therefore, this convention on the establishment of the International Organization for Mediation, aimed at resolving international dispute to the peaceful means, represents a significant step in establishing a quality and sustainable system that will contribute to more efficient dispute resolution at the international level. And I like to take this opportunity to thank the delegation of the People's Republic of China for organizing this process, as well as all the other states that have worked over the past period of finalizing the important document for all of us. Finally, let me emphasize that the Republic of Serbia is aware of the importance of mediation and is making continuous effort to ensure its more efficient use in our legal system. In this regard, the Ministry of Justice, as the competent authority, will continue to make additional efforts in promoting, utilizing, strengthening capacity in this area. I would like to congratulate our host on the organization of today's ceremony and wish all these present much success in their future endeavors. Thank you again.
谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请出席国代表瑞士外长卡西斯阁下致辞。Now remarks by His Excellency, the Federal Chancellor and Foreign Minister of Switzerland, on behalf of the attending countries.
Minister Wang Yi, Chief Executive John Lee, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for Switzerland to be present here in Hong Kong for the launch of the International Organization for Mediation. I would like to thank you, Minister Wang Yi, for your kind invitation. This is our 6th meeting, a reflection of the ongoing dialogue between our countries and our shared interest in constructive engagement. In a world marked by growing uncertainty, Switzerland supports initiatives that foster pragmatic solutions and uphold a stable, rule-based international order, which is the foundation for lasting peace and shared prosperity. Although Switzerland and China differ in many ways, our bilateral relations are mature and dynamic. They benefit from regular high-level exchanges and sustained dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, Switzerland welcomes China's initiative to strengthen mediation mechanisms. We participate here as an observer state, one with long-standing experience in mediation. At a time when the force of arms too often eclipses the force of law, and only few parties seem weary of war, Switzerland stands ready to support credible and constructive efforts for peace and conflict resolutions, in line with its tradition and policy of neutrality. Yes, neutrality is a defining trait of Swiss diplomacy, one that makes us a trusted and reliable partner. But I would add another key quality that complements it, and this is pragmatism. Just last month, we hosted delegations from China and the United States in Geneva for trade discussions, held in the calm and discreet setting of the Swiss residents. It is this spirit of quiet diplomacy that enables encounters of that nature. Such meetings are possible not only because Switzerland is neutral and pragmatic, but because our foreign policy is grounded in a founding principle: trust. And trust is not improvised. Trust is built over time through discretion, consistency, and a refusal to seek the spotlight. It is on this foundation that Switzerland has developed its good offices. For decades, these good offices have contributed quietly and consistently to resolving conflicts and promoting peace. Our approach consists of 3 main tools made available to the international community. First one, protecting power mandates. Upon request, Switzerland acts as a neutral intermediary between states lacking diplomatic relations. For instance, we have represented the United States of America interests in Iran since 1980, and those of the Russian Federation in Georgia, and vice versa, since 2009. Second tool is host state function. Switzerland provides a neutral venue for dialogue from the Conference on Security and Cooperation in Europe. It was from 1972 until 1975, which laid the foundation of the OSCE, to the 2021 US-Russia summit in Geneva. And third tool, mediation. Currently, we support over 30 peace processes in more than 20 countries through mediation, facilitation, dialogue support. These efforts are made at the request of the parties and often in cooperation with international organizations like the one which has been founded here today and the UN or the OSCE. Excellencies, allow me to compare our good offices to a Swiss Army knife. Versatile, discreet, and surprisingly useful thanks to its many tools, while still fitting in a trouser pocket. Our good offices are meant to assist states that seek to resolve conflicts discreetly and competently. We intervene only when asked and only when we can add value. Switzerland may not be a superpower, but it is, without any doubt, a trustworthy power. Minister Wang Yi, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to close with a few thoughts. In today's fragmented world, the need for impartial and effective mediation is growing. Switzerland's vocation is to offer support where it is most needed, again, quietly and professionally. But mediation is not uniform. Conflicts vary, as do their cultural and political contexts. That's why we value partnerships with other states and already maintain several cooperation agreements in this area. We are also keen to understand how a new international organization could bring fresh momentum to mediation by fostering trust, pragmatism, and results, while avoiding unnecessary bureaucracy. This year marks the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Switzerland and China, a relationship rooted in mutual respect and dialogue. It is in that same spirit that we join you today in launching the International Organization for Mediation. Thank you. 谢谢。
谢谢 ，Thank you。下面请联合国副秘书长李军华阁下致辞。Now remarks by His Excellency Li Junhua, Under Secretary General of the United Nations.
Your Excellency, Mr. Wang Yi, Minister of the Foreign Affairs, People's Republic of China, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with profound honor and pleasure for the United Nations to join you to witness this historical signing of the Convention on the Establishment of the International Organization for the Mediation. On behalf of the United Nations and the Secretary General, I warmly congratulate and commend all the parties involved. This marks a significant step forward towards a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world, as enshrined in the Charter of the United Nations. The UN Charter reminds us of our shared duty to save succeeding generations from the scourge of the wars. It calls upon the parties to seek solutions to disputes through the peaceful means, including mediation. Similarly, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development underscores the importance of the equal access to justice and inclusive institutions to ensure peace and sustainable development. Pact for the Future, adopted last September, reaffirmed our commitment to preventive diplomacy, dialogue, and the peaceful settlement of disputes. This convention, therefore, resonates strongly with the spirit and principles of the UN Charter and the UN's pursuit of the peace, sustainable development, rule of law. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, today's ceremony is timely amidst the heightened geopolitical tension, backslide on the SDGs, and increased skepticism for the global collaboration. Rising trade barriers, cuts to foreign aid, and the systemic challenges have all jeopardized the global stability and the development gains. Therefore, effective, accessible, and peaceful dispute resolutions remain critical. Mediation offers a proven path forward, rooted in dialogue, understanding, trust, and compromise. It empowers parties to craft solutions that address not only the symptoms of the conflict, but also their root causes. Evidence suggests mediation can be faster, cheaper, and most essentially, better at the preserving or the restoring relationship than litigation and arbitration. The pursuit of the peace and the development through the dialogue is not new. Rich traditions of resolving differences peacefully are embedded in culture and the traditions of the countries worldwide, emphasizing respect, consensus building, restorative justice, and harmonious coexistence. This convention builds upon these traditions, offering a framework that respects and incorporates diverse approach to the mediation. I'm confident that IOMed, headquartered in Hong Kong SAR of China, will amplify these values. It will provide a platform that can help share the best practices and facilitate capacity building in mediation. It will also serve an essential role in mediating cross-border commercial and investment disputes, accelerating resolutions to complex challenges. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, 2025 marks the 80th anniversary of the United Nations. Its convening power, impartiality, and decades of experience in conflict prevention and resolution are indispensable assets. Through its various bodies, the UN continues to dedicate the work to promote confidence building, mediate disputes, and help to harmonize trade law. The UN stands ready to partner closely with IOMed, leveraging our respective strengths and expertise to promote mediation at all levels. Today's signing of the convention is a testament to our shared commitment to peaceful coexistence and dialogue. Let us work together with dedication and purpose to ensure that IOM becomes a vital force in shaping a more peaceful and prosperous future for all. Thank you.
谢谢 ，Thank you。最后，请香港特别行政区行政长官李家超阁下致辞。And now remarks by the Honorable John K.C. Lee, Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region.
Honorable Minister Wang Yi, Your Excellencies, Ministers and officials from around the world, honorable representatives of international organizations, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm delighted to join you on this historic occasion. to celebrate with you the signing of the Convention on the establishment of the International Organization for Mediation, the IOMed. Gathered today here in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China are high-level representatives of over 80 countries from Asia, Africa, Latin America, and Europe, and from the United Nations and about 20 international organizations. A very warm welcome to Hong Kong. It is a privilege for us to host this signing ceremony and to serve as the IOMed headquarters once the convention enters into force. This singular occasion is made possible by the ongoing and dedicated efforts of China, our country, in working with around 20 states since late 2022 to establish an intergovernmental organization devoted to mediation. After 5 rounds of intensive negotiation since 2023, coordinated by the IOMed Preparatory Office, the negotiating states concluded the very convention signed today. The IOMed will become the world's first intergovernmental international legal organization dedicated to resolving international disputes through mediation. It also reflects our shared confidence in mediation as a peaceful means to maintain international peace and security, as stipulated in the Charter of the United Nations. The IOMed will provide a pathway for countries, regardless of culture, language, and legal system, to resolve international disputes based on mutual respect and understanding. This is increasingly important amid mounting geopolitical tensions. When protectionism threatens to derail the international trade order, and when unilateralism looms over global supply chains, it is dialogue, not division, that restores balance. China has long championed equity and unity. The Chinese virtue of 和而不同, meaning harmony in diversity, is deeply rooted in our community and culture. This value of mutual respect in spite of differences also sits at the heart of mediation, the IOMed, and a world that seeks cooperation over conflict. Despite geopolitical turbulence, Hong Kong builds bridges, not walls. Under our unique one country, two systems principle, Hong Kong is the only world city that enjoys both the China advantage and the global advantage. With the support of the National 14th Five-Year Plan, Hong Kong has risen as an international legal and dispute resolution services center in the Asia-Pacific region. We are the only common law jurisdiction in China and the only jurisdiction in the world with a bilingual common law system in both Chinese and English. We have a long tradition of the rule of law, and our courts exercise their judicial power independently. Hong Kong's Court of Final Appeal, which is vested with the power of final adjudication, has on its bench eminent jurists from both Hong Kong and overseas common law jurisdictions. Our robust, efficient, and well-respected legal system is supported by world-class legal and dispute resolution professionals. Often bilingual or even multilingual, they are well-versed in international rules and practices and help to position Hong Kong as a preferred venue for dispute resolution. In this year's International Arbitration Survey, Hong Kong is the most preferred seat of arbitration in the Asia-Pacific region and shares the second place globally with another jurisdiction. Our economy also came first in business legislation and international trade in the World Competitiveness Yearbook. In the latest Business Ready report published by the World Bank Group, Hong Kong ranks 8th in dispute resolution among the 50 economies covered. All this underscores Hong Kong's effectiveness as a super connector and super value adder among many economies. We contribute to cross-border investments and economic activity through our top-notch professional services. Our one country, two systems advantages make us well-placed to be the headquarters of the important institution of IOMed. The Hong Kong SAR government is devoted to supporting IOMed's provision of friendly, flexible, economical, and efficient mediation services. We actively promote a vibrant culture of mediation. In fact, it is a general policy to incorporate a mediation clause in all government contracts. We are also enhancing the system of local accreditation and disciplinary matters of the mediation profession. And we go all out to build bridges with the world. Hong Kong will actively promote IOMed's valuable work in settling international disputes through mediation and advocate mediation as a global tool for peace and justice across borders. Ladies and gentlemen, the establishment of the IOMed's headquarters in Hong Kong is a great honor for our city. The headquarters, as you may know, will be based in the building that once housed the Wan Chai police station, just a stone's throw away from here. Built in 1932, this iconic building has a long association with law and order in Hong Kong. From its prime downtown location, it has also witnessed the transformation of a city that has long treasured unity. In its new role as the IOMed headquarters, the building will play a vital part in the future of Hong Kong as a center for international legal and dispute resolution services. We are working to complete the conversion of the building for its new mission. I'm happy to say that it could open its doors as early as the end of this year. We look forward not only to welcoming its new occupants, but also to supporting them in building new bridges for a more connected, peaceful, and prosperous future through mediation. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the central government for its staunch support of Hong Kong, allowing Hong Kong the honor of housing the IOMed headquarters here. My sincere gratitude also goes to the international community for placing your trust and confidence in our city. Let's renew our commitment to peace, justice, and the rule of law. Let's cultivate a mediation culture together. Let's build a strong IOMed for a global community of shared future founded on peace and prosperity. Please enjoy the day and enjoy Hong Kong. Thank you.
谢谢。请李家超行政长官留步。Thank you, Chief Executive. Please kindly remain on the stage. 感谢各位的精彩致辞。下面，请王毅外长及全体签署国代表作为创始成员国上台合影。Thank you for your remarks. Now let's invite His Excellency Foreign Minister Wang Yi and the representatives of signing states to come onto the stage as the founding members of the IOMed to take group photos. The first one. The second photo. The first photo. The second photo. And let's do one more. And the last picture. Thank you. Your Excellencies, please take 2 steps forward and turn to look at the LED screen. Let's have a round of applause and witness the launching of the IOMed website.《国际调解院公约》签署仪式圆满结束，再次感谢大家的莅临，谢谢。This is the end of the signing ceremony of the convention. Thank you again for your presence.